So this is a new appy. He's been in quarantine. He's out of quarantine now. He's still in his quarantine area, but he's healthy and ready to be moved in with our herd. We don't know too much about him. There's a tattoo on the side of him. He was at an Indian reservation. We heard that he had been ridden. It's a little hard to imagine because you can't really, you can't really walk up to him and pet him. He'll just walk off. Just very shy. He jumps at any little sound. Oh boy. So I worked with him a couple of times for just, very short, 15-minute little things. So I'm trying to teach him to actually follow me without the lead and halter because it'd be a little bit difficult to even get that on him right now. So the method that I use is kind of what you see horses when they're meeting each other. They sort of tend to go towards the other horse's hip like this, or they go towards the face. Usually the hip more often, but they'll go right nose to nose too, depending on the horse. So he already knows when I throw my rope around like this that I'm looking for him to bring his head towards me. So as you can see, he did that, and I'm stepping backwards now. So if he's looking at me, my rope is going to be still. He's not looking right now, so I'm going to actually move my body to the side. His head followed me. Okay, so that's good. Now he's stepping towards me, I'm going to back up. So all this is to make him feel confident. If I come at him, he's just going to leave. So I want him to feel like he has some control of the situation. So that'll help him relax, and then we can start building from there. So this is a little boring. We're not really getting much done, so I'm going to move to the side. His head is following me, so same thing. Right here, I'm backing up. Same thing, I wouldn't move my rope around if his head is following me. That's where people mess up, is they want the horse to come. We're not at that point yet where I can drive him. I'm just going to drive him away. Good boy. So I'm going to keep my rope still until the horse really understands all I want is him to look at me. His feet will follow his nose naturally. So here I'm going to use the rope. Right there, he's looking, so I'm going to stop that rope. I'm going to add it again. Get up. And here I'm going to back off. So in a minute or two, he's going to start following me. Doesn't really take that long. Right here, I'm backing up. And even if you get just one step or so, you're doing good. I'm going to move here. He lost interest. Good boy. Good. He's very interested in the grass. Come on. Not looking. I'm going to actually throw it at him there. Good. And back away. So if I threw that rope at him yesterday, he would have been at the other end of the pasture, but he already kind of knows. Right here, I'm following that hip like another horse would, and now I'm backing away. Now, if he seems confident enough, you'll see horses will do this. They'll go towards the hip, and then the other horse will spin, and they'll go nose to nose. He looks to me like he's at that point. So I'm actually going to, yep. So you want to just feel like he's comfortable before you try it. And if you do try it prematurely and he walks off, it's really not a problem. You just have to then go back to this. Okay, he's kind of, and it's easier when you turn too, because to get that head, I'm going to put him in a position, good boy, where he's uncomfortable, so he wants to turn to face me, just to get him used to the idea of following. Eventually I can make a straight line. Come on. Okay, I'm going to throw the rope at him. Good boy. I'm going to let him sniff me again. He looks like he wants to. Good boy, yeah. You're okay. Good boy. I'm going to back up, see if he follows. Come on. You know you want to. Good boy. Good. Some of his eating grass, I think he's pretending to be cool, like he doesn't really care. But he's eyeing me up from the ground while he's eating. There we go. Good. Here we are. Good boy. Let him do a little sniff. Good boy. Good boy. I always wiggle my hand a little bit like this, because that's what they do with their lips. And I notice they seem to relax when you do it that way. Good boy. So I'm going to get in a funny angle, make him have to bring his head around and wait for the feet to follow. Use my rope and back off. Good boy. So every time you see him walking towards me, I'm stepping back. It's hard to see that, but so here I'm stepping back. And he lost interest, so I'm not going to throw my rope yet. I'm going to just move my body. Good. See, he came. I didn't really have to. As long as his head is looking at me, I'm not using the rope. I'm just going to bring that head to the left. I'll bring his head over here. And I'll unstick his feet. There we go. Got a couple straight steps. He stopped. I didn't stop. He stopped. And then I changed my direction to get that head loosen his feet up. Good boy. Good boy. To the side. Now I'll attempt straight. I lost my horse, so I'm going to go back to the side. There we go. Lost him again, so I'm going to go to the side again. And he's getting ready where, come on, throw that rope at him. Good boy. He's getting to the point where I will start to use the rope when he stops his feet and not unstick him by moving side to side. Okay, so you can do that, but you have to kind of wait for the horse to be ready, because you don't want to scare the horse and then be set back. Come on. So right here, I'm going to go to the side. Good boy. And now I'm going to use that rope. Okay. Got his head. Pretty much if he's not following me, I'm bothering him. Kind of that simple. So if he's following me, I'm going to look the other way and just walk away, except for that I'm holding the camera, so I'm actually walking backwards. But and he'll just learn if he's just walking, that's kind of when I'm ignoring him. Throw that rope. I'm glad he didn't actually kick out when it touched him, because I haven't actually touched him with the rope yet. That was good. And I'm going to let him sniff me here. Good boy. And my rope. I tried to do it with the rope in my hand right away, because he doesn't know any better anyway. Might as well get him used to that all at once. And now that he seems comfortable, I'm going to actually try to touch him. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Boy. Can I climb up to your nose a bit? Very good. And then yesterday when I worked him, I did let him, he did touch my hand, but he would want to move off, or he would move off right away. So in that case, when you're at that point, you let him sniff and then you walk away quick before they have a chance to walk off. You do that twice and they tend to just stand there after that. They won't even walk off, so it saves you a little time. So you'd sniff and then walk off right away. So our goal is actually to get a mask on him because you can see the flies are really at his eyes pretty good. And then we want to get a halter on him so that we could introduce him to the herd. If there's any trouble, we want that halter on so we could pull him out. Good boy. He's very playful with his lips. Want your face? Good boy. Good boy. It's definitely slow going, but definitely worth it. Yeah, you can bite on that. It's fine. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, you pulled it. Get out of my hand. That was pretty good. So I'm not gonna, he backed away right then because he pulled the rope out and it hit the ground, so it kind of startled him. So I'm actually gonna walk to the side to try to get him to walk forward, so to speak. I mean, anything but backing up. Good boy. Right away, when a horse gets scared about something, you want to bring them forward because it's making the horse have a brave thought versus staying stuck on that I gotta back up thought. Ooh. Yeah, you gonna bite that rope again? What do you think? What do you think? All right, and we're gonna end him right there. Tomorrow we'll do the same thing and I'll start to drive him forward with the rope even when he's looking at me to get more of a forward straight step versus bringing him around to the side.